Okay,
Right,
I'm ready.
we're gonna watch part 2 of the
This is
potato
part 2 of the
war.
potato war.
The other
Yeah, I
day I
love
was
this
farming
one. He says,
potatoes by hand when a man visited my island and asked, "Why? Didn't you already win the potato war?" But
I love
no,
his
the
answer.
potato wars never ended. To understand how things ended up like this, we've got to go back to November. When I dethroned Squid Kid and became the #1 potato farmer in Skyblock, I went to his island and laughed at him for half an hour. Then my co-op member showed up, and we all started laughing at him. It
Yeah,
was
you can
not
have
a good
co-op
day
members
for
in this
Squid Kid.
sometimes, like separate island for co-op.
He updated it!
You know how hard, like, painful that must have been?
Very.
And then I left. Squid warned me that he wasn't
Like, your
giving up on
pride
rank
is, like,
#1, but
dead
I
at
didn't
that
care.
point.
So I uploaded the Great Potato War. But in the days after that, I did nothing. I'd spent so long working to become #1. Now that I had done it, I didn't feel anything at all. I had no idea what to do with myself. I
Okay,
mean,
can
the
you
video
pause real
did all
quick?
right, but not nearly enough.
Maybe go back, like, 10 seconds after I say this. Basically, what happened was, you know how that feeling, like, once you get out of the army, well, you probably don't know. Have you been in the army or
No.
anything in your background? Okay. Basically, people come out of the army feeling like, what do I do with my life now? That's what my girlfriend's grandpa was like. He
Right.
said, yeah, this is what it feels like after a war.
Damn.
But it's like, yeah, it's kind of sad, but it's like, the way he put it, it's kind of funny. But okay, continue.
Spent so long working to become #1. Now that I had done it, I didn't feel anything at all. I had no idea what to do with myself. I mean, the video did all
Hmm.
right, but not nearly enough to justify the time I had spent on it. And after I uploaded it, so
Okay,
many people started using
people get it wrong when he says that. Like, literally, they're like, "What do you mean? He has 27 million views on it and 21 million subscribers." I'm like, "Yes, that's now," because they usually do look at it now, not when it happened. Like, literally, he probably had like a million subs that back then, and like only, and he literally put like maybe 6 to 8 months in that video.
Ah.
So yeah, it was kind of like people get that wrong when no, it took a year for both part 1 and 2, I think. So probably like 6 months, I think, for the first potato war.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, I understand what he's saying now once I get the context. You know what I mean? It's
Yep.
like people don't understand back then. It was like not many views on it, and it was like, yeah,
potatoes.
Yeah.
this is the most
Potato
popular
minions
series, I think.
said the
Ah.
price of potatoes dropped 30% in the auction house. My
Oof.
plans to become rich
Hmm.
had failed both in-game
Yeah, because
and in
everyone wants
real
to
life,
copy
but at
him.
least I had my potato rank. But when I visited Squid Kid's island 3 days later, what I
Yeah.
Oh
found
no.
shocked me. He had 23 minion slots. Now, when I made the Great Potato War, some people criticized me for violating Sun Tzu's
I love
most
this.
basic tenet. Whatever you do, don't reveal all your techniques in a YouTube video. You fool.
That's
You
funny.
moron.
He
But my
made that
belief
up.
that the
I was
potato
like,
war was
yeah.
already over hadn't been baseless. Between my 3 extra minion slots, most of Squid's minions not being max level, and the price of catalysts skyrocketing due to needing the same materials as a new quest, Squid Kid would need almost
Hmm.
100 million coins to catch up.
But
And
he
I knew
did
for
it.
a fact he was broke. I decided to do some
Yeah, but
investigative
here's how it
journalism. I'd
happened.
seen a new sign on Squid's Island advertising his new guild. So I did what any normal person would do and bought another alt account, and then I infiltrated the guild. But what I found confirmed my worst fears. People were helping Squid Kid. I'd cyberbullied Squid too hard. People had seen the video, felt bad, and gone to his island to hand him the spare items he needed to make more slots, or in some cases just pay him millions of coins, all with the express
Literally.
purpose of defeating
Goddamn.
Technoblade once and for all. Now, I can't complain about other people getting free stuff, but watching tens of millions get given to my arch nemesis by my own viewers, it was a bro moment. In a week,
It's
he
like
had a farm even stronger
it's like
than
a
my
proud
own. My
moment.
worst fears had been realized. Squid was catching up. If I wanted to remain #1, I had to act fast. Once
I
more,
felt
I
so
consulted the
demoralized, but I
wisdom
was
of
like,
ancient
"Pop, you are
times.
to
Let your
me."
plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt.
That one's a
I
real
couldn't let
quote.
Squid learn of my plans, so I boarded up the potato dome. I hired goons and swore them to secrecy. I knew Squid would be monitoring my actions, so I started an SMP series to throw him off the trail. And like that, I began my plan. I knew there was only one way to defeat Squid once and for all, by building a farm so powerful it reached the theoretical potato limit. And to do that, I would have to do something no solo player had ever done before. Unlock the 24th minion slot.
At the time,
it
this
wasn't
was, like,
going to
big.
be easy.
Ah.
Fortunately,
Like
I'd already
unlocking the
reached
24th
100 billion
big- yeah.
coins by selling potatoes before prices had fallen. I paid my goons to start gathering the resources we needed, whether that was by purchasing directly from NPCs or scouring the auction house 24/7. In the meantime, I headed to the Spider's Den, where I fought Tier 4 Tarantula bosses until I reached Spider Slayer 5, unlocking the Tarantula minion, which gave several new minion crafts. Progress was steady, but we soon encountered an obstacle. Enchanted Muddin. It was such a useless item that even if you had
That's
the money to
still
pay
like
for it,
so rare
nope.
today that I would buy it.
Hey, I'm doing well. Aline Ramirez, how you doing?
Nobody was
Bye.
selling it on the auction.
Your all-time favorite. Oh, that's gonna.
Yeah, this is a very popular video, by the way, to react to.
Alina's Alan's asked what our favorite game is. All-time favorite game. That's a fucking diabolical question to ask. Because
There is no favorite for me.
I
They're
don't
all
think
torture for me.
I don't think I can answer that easily.
Not like in a short time frame.
No, not in a short time
Like
frame.
not not if you're expecting the answer right now.
You can't see it, but I just pulled up my Steam and it had the 1,045 games.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
My
I'm like,
Steam library is
you're dead.
obsessive.
House, I had to go on a manhunt to find someone who was actually
I'm from Australia. Kizumi, my co-host, is from America.
using sheep
And he already
minions
showed
so
me
I
what's
could
in this
trade
country,
for it
so don't even
directly. This guy says he
go
has
back.
some
Bro.
enchanted
Yeah,
budded.
I forgot what you said.
Pay for it. Nobody was selling it on the auction house. I had to go on a manhunt to find someone who was actually using sheep minions so I could trade for it directly. This guy says he
Oh
has
yeah,
some
this was a
enchanted
problem
budded
back.
for me.
Well,
Wait.
actually, it's still a problem today, where you can't. Sheep minions are so underrated because they're not used for anything other than getting the levels for your minions.
Flunky's wanting me to
It's
show you some stuff.
Most of crafting stuff is basically for crafting items in the game. Sheep minions, no such thing. So
Ah,
basically, you're just using it to upgrade your minions, and then you're done with them.
fair
So
enough.
he's trying to upgrade it to level 24, so he has to literally go find someone who's using sheep minions, unless he wants to do it himself. Sorry.
Right. Flunky, I think, is wanting me to show you about drop bears and everything. Some more pars. And yeah,
Well,
no, you can.
We could look at it after this.
Once we do this, we really should start the original intended stream of Minecraft, actually playing Pixel 1.
Well, can we finish at least part 2?
Yeah. That's what I said, once we finish
And we
this.
can yeah.
And what did you want to ask Alan Ramirez? They said, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
You're not pulling a Foogle, are you?
Oh, God damn
You
it.
wanted some enchanted sugar cane, so that's the approximate equivalent in value. Pleasure doing business with you, Foogle. I partially forgive you for your past crimes. All right, it took
I made the model myself.
took 3 days and over 80 million coins, but we finally got all the materials we need to craft. Just look at this. It's beautiful.
Look all this.
Oh,
it's
no.
so organized.
They'll
These are enough
one
to
extra
make
spot for a
50
minion.
unique crafts, and then we'll have 24 minion
This is
spots.
crazy
So
what
we're
he
just
does
gonna
next.
speed up the craft in here. We
Oh.
did it. Boys.
Yep, there you go.
The 24th
Will they get
morning
posted
was
into
up, and my
global?
farm was now producing 1,067,000 potatoes per day. I now had the maximum number of minions, but if I wanted to make the greatest possible potato farm, there was still one upgrade I needed to get. An upgrade even dumber
This is the
than
greatest
all the
upgrade he
past
does.
upgrades combined.
The whole
Unfortunately, the
series.
website I used to stock Squid Kid's auction bids revealed that he was already working on it. I had no
What?
other choice. I once said that the most useless item in the game is a minion expander, but that was
What?
Hold on, by the way, you got 130 followers. I think Aylin's talking about you, 130 followers.
Yeah.
For me, it's going to take a lot longer because I'm nowhere near that for followers. But he can't go into the affiliate for a while.
No, I can't go in it at all because my let's just say my sister not. I don't want to say she's being mean about it, but she's basically blocking me about it because she doesn't trust Twitch with my information.
And what did Funky say? I ain't afraid of Aussie wildlife. I know they can't harm me because I'm in Bavaria in Europe and they're in Australia, far, far away. Just don't go near the animals or mop them away or flush them.
That's it. We're sending boxes of Australia to you.
Right. Thank you for the offer, Aylin Ramirez. I'm not too interested at the moment. I'm just pottering.
What's happening?
They're running an ad campaign. They're saying they work for a digital agency. We can get you affiliate within 2 weeks. And I'm just
sorry. No, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you, man. No, thank you.
Was before I learned about the flycatcher. The flycatcher is an upgrade which increased minion speed by 10%, 5% more than the minion expanders I was currently using.
But
but Technoblade, that sounds great. Wrong. You would not believe how difficult it is to make a flycatcher. First, you need a fly swatter, which drops from less than 1% of high-level tarantula bosses, and then you need over 10 million coins worth of tarantula silk. To give you guys a quick visual of how many materials we're going to need some of this. A little bit of this too, some of this, some of that,
and a bit of that,
and a little bit of that.
Pause,
and if we combine all of
that's just to make one.
How many okay, unpause. Let's see.
That together, we can make one flycatcher. Yep. I need 24 of these. It was a daunting task, but I knew we had to start immediately. I'd been stalking like a broke moment. Twitter, so I knew he was a college student, and it was late November. Exam season. Squid Kid would be at his weakest. We had to get as many flycatchers as we could before winter break. I once more gathered my goons and ordered them to acquire the needed materials. My main problem was money. I still had a few tens of millions of coins left over, but if I wanted 24 flycatchers, that wasn't even close to enough. Fortunately, the Potato Dome was making over 3 million coins per day, not including the cost of buying catalyst, which was not an issue for me. Remember when I flexed on all of you with my chest full of catalysts?
They're all gone?
With you guys. I was holding back. One of the things I did to raise money was grind candy during spooky festivals, which is how I unlocked the skeleton horse pet, which was a huge flex back in November, and now nobody cares at all. But the important thing about this skeleton horse pet is that there's actually a bug that most people don't know about. The skeleton horse can trample crops on other people's islands.
Oh, no.
Just kidding. I'd never do something like that, because I'm a good person.
Why do so many schmucks advertise their possible stuff? Some of them aren't scams, but they end up roping you in and then making you feel bad for trying to leave. I'm going to stay independent forever as long as I can help it. Nothing against those who are honestly approaching, but too many scams, and I'd rather not be tied down to a group that'll make you feel bad for trying to leave.
And for me, it's like even if I wanted to, I don't think I would, because if I ever do decide to quit, and I don't want them taking my model, I don't want them taking I would have to graduate or something. I wouldn't want to do that.
That too.
Yeah.
It turns out it's really easy to glitch through doors, so the people visiting the island formed an orderly queue to wait their turn to break into the dome.
Because once you're on the
Community
island,
is
you
the
can't
worst.
open doors
Get
if you're not
tarantulas.
trusted.
Sorry?
Once you're on the island, you can't open doors unless you're trusted or chest or anything.
Ah. But they
Yeah.
glitch through the doors to... Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Was taking weeks, but getting the fly swatters was actually quite easy. Sure, it's an incredibly rare boss drop, but the thing is it's only useful for making flycatchers, an item which literally only 2 people on the server were going for, which is how my alt account ended up in a bidding war with Squid Kid.
Yeah.
Why? Why did he...
That was the ult
Let me
account that he
appointed
used
by-
to
Now
join
he's in the
Squid
guild.
Kid guild.
Oh, no.
So he's like,
Chat.
why did you outbid me?
Pomme de terre. And I've been
And he got
kicked. The
kicked.
people breaking into the dome have now started a potato cult. I don't know how to feel about this. It ended up taking 5 weeks of constant grinding, but on Christmas Eve, we finally had 24 flycatchers. This was largely thanks to this man who used his expert business skills to...
Ooh! Flunky's Popeye plush is arriving today. Nice. Wait, you're going to get spinach for reasons. Concern. By the way, you missed the
There's
start.
a Popeye horror movie now.
Oh god.
Mm,
Flunky, you missed the first half of the stream. Bloody, I tortured bloody Kizumi hard.
don't talk about it. I don't want to hear it anymore.
I don't wanna.
outsource the work to dozens of Skyblock tryhards, ultimately contributing 3,000 stacks of tarantula webs, for which I paid over 100 million coins. We'd finally done it. We'd created the strongest possible potato farm, producing 1,129,000 potatoes per day.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
Jesus.
Squid's army wasn't slacking off either, and 2 weeks later he too had the strongest theoretical potato farm. Now the only way for him to catch up would be to farm potatoes by hand, and
Yeah,
he had
this is
already
ridiculous
started.
what they
I
do
spent
next.
10 hours constructing a gigantic potato farm covering over 21,000 blocks. For the next part of my plan, I went to Pigacle. Yeah, this is mine now.
You just rob it and sell it.
I'll just be taking this. Oh, this is good. I've been pretty broke recently. If you're wondering why I borrowed one of the strongest weapons in the game, it's because the Reaper Scythe has an ability that's crucial for farming potatoes. Now that I had it, I could finally... My farm is
One of the
finally
strongest
complete.
weapons.
And it only takes 85 minutes to replant. I made an AFK machine on my island so planted potatoes would keep growing even when I wasn't online. For a few days in
Goddamn.
January, there was a bug affecting a lot of farming minions. Potato minions were only making 33% the potatoes they were supposed to. Like any normal
Oh, hell
person,
no.
I immediately asked
Oh
What?
god. My German fucking viewer Flunky wants to join in on the torture of you.
No,
Ask
we're already
myself.
done with the torture. This is the last episode.
Well, how can I use this information to destroy my enemies? Hey, Squid,
Hello,
notice
Cliff.
anything about your minions lately?
Oh, no.
I
Guys,
farmed
it's a loud
potatoes for
guess
so
because of
long that I
that. He's
began
like,
to
he's
question
so
my sanity.
paranoid.
I knew it was bad when one time, after finishing planting potatoes, I took a nap. And when I woke up, I had no idea how long I'd been asleep. But when I checked my farm, I instantly knew, these potatoes have been growing for 3.5 hours. Shut up. I don't have a problem. Overall, Squid ended up farming over 1 million potatoes by hand. In that same
It's
time,
so
I farmed
long,
over
man.
5 million. I had to replant this entire field 19 times. Every day I monitored Squid's live streams on Twitch to the point where I amassed 9,000 channel points. I made sure to farm potatoes whenever he was live to
Actually, that was a
demoralize him.
lot.
Is he really planting potatoes too? We're gonna go
I love
check.
this.
This dude has a mental illness.
As time went on, you could
Says
begin to
you.
hear the hope draining from his voice.
I just can't believe how much he's farming. We need Minecraft Mondays to come back.
At this point, I was pretty confident in winning the potato war, but the problem is I had no idea how large my lead was. I can see my own
Yeah.
potato count and what rank I am, but Squid has disabled the API setting that allows other people to see exactly how many potatoes he's at. Little does he know I have spent the last 4 months meticulously updating a spreadsheet of our
Oh,
potato
God.
counts, which I did
This is
by
real.
crawling through his farm and timing each
And
of
that's
his
real,
minions
too.
with a stopwatch every day to calculate his exact potato output. Based on the math, I should be about 22 million potatoes ahead, which would take over 200
That's how
hours of
crazy
farming by
Technoblade
hand
stuff was.
to catch up. At that point, I thought the potato war was truly over.
No.
But everything everything changed with the pet update. The first change is that
With the
flycatchers got
fireman's
buffed to
project.
plus 20%, instantly increase in
No, you don't want him to have caffeine, Flunky. He gets into a story mood, and then you won't. He'll be oversharing. He
People literally told me to shut the fuck up.
Flunky said, "Are you laying down in bed right now because you sound a bit tired? Do you need some caffeine?"
Actually, I'm eating a sandwich. That's why I'm a little bit lower energy.
Eat that sandwich.
my potato farm's yield to 1,231,000 potatoes per day. Of course, the main part of the pet update
Remember
was
when
the
he
pets
was the king
themselves. I immediately
200,000?
started looking for a pet that would help me win the war. Unfortunately, none of the pets seemed geared towards potato farming. The best option I could find was the rabbit pet, which gave a small boost to your farming experience. A higher farming level gives you a small chance to get extra potatoes when you farm them by hand, so I figured the rabbit pet would probably help me farm potatoes, maybe 1% faster.
It could be epic at worst, but we want legendary, please.
Yeah, they had ranked to these, so
it
and
turned out rabbit pets had a secret third ability that only legendary variants had, which increased the speed of farming minions by up to 30%. And Squid had no idea it existed. I had to level up my rabbit as fast as possible, and since pet experience is based on skill experience, I decided to grind alchemy. You see, alchemy is the rich man's skill, alright? If you have the money to burn on expensive ingredients, you can level up insanely quickly. And this was almost 2 months after I'd finished.
Why chlamydia? God damn it.
What just happened?
Flunky said, okay, no caffeine then.
I choked on my sandwich because of that.
Spitter.
What?
Flunky said, okay, no caffeine then. Make that a dose of sleeping pills filled with chlamydia and LSD and crack.
Why are you like this?
I think, Flunky, you're torturing him anyway.
What's your comment section?
Come on. You know what it is. You joined it.
They weren't this bad when I first joined. What the fuck?
Oh, no, they absolutely were. You just chose a video where no one had commented yet.
I know.
I had money to burn. I spent so many hours brewing potions that I ended up ranked 4 globally in alchemy. You want to know what level my rabbit is today? 96.
Jesus.
It's not even max. This experience requirement is ridiculous.
100
and in this time, Squid was fishing to level up his epic squid pet. It wasn't until 4 days after the update that he learned about the legendary rabbit and got one of his own. But it was too late. His pet sucks. It's level like 65 or something. Thanks to the rabbit pet, my minions now produce 1,526,000 potatoes per day. It's difficult to calculate exactly what my potato lead is right now because the rabbit pet only works when you're online, but the pet update has definitely pushed it to at least 25 million. Since the war began, I have farmed 158 million potatoes, which in hot potato books is over 6,000. I ain't losing this spot. One last thing I'd like to mention. While I was stalking Squid on my ult, the entire lobby was just piling on him in the chat. They were just hating him. See, after the first Potato War video, Squid got 40,000 subscribers.
If you want. Yeah.
Go back a little more.
While I was stalking Squid on my ult, the entire...
How do you have a rank YouTube? I'm a Squid Kid, Leech Technoble. I applied and met requirements. Technoblade helped me a ton. Because of Techno made you a ton of is an understatement.
Yeah.
The entire lobby was just piling on him in the chat. They were just...
And your rank like everyone else does. I like your video. Thanks. You're a joke because you apply. Okay.
Hating on him. You see, after the first Potato War video, Squid got 40,000 subscribers in the YouTube rank, and ever since then he's been getting hate because, oh my god, he just got YouTube rank because of Technoblade, it's all luck, he sucks. I just like to take a moment to defend Squid Kid and say,
we Germans sure know how to make science stuff. We invented chlorine, after all, and used on trenches of World War One. You guys also made the female superdrug and a few other things. You had Bayer. I am very well aware of what fucking chemicals the Germans made over the years. Like Cyclone A and B.
Where's this coming from?
The German again.
I'm trying to have a wholesome moment with Technoblade here, and you just bring up that.
My chat is unhinged.
It's not all luck. I mean, luck was obviously a big factor. Nobody's denying that. But the thing is, most opportunities are created by luck. It takes skill to grasp those opportunities and turn it into success. The original Potato War video would have been so much less funny if Squid wasn't #1 and it was just some random boring guy. Now, I talked to Squid afterwards. He's an adult. He doesn't care at all, but I care, all right? So if you see Squid in a lobby, say something nice to him. Compliment his hair or something. Because he's been dealing with cringe hate for too long, man. We gotta help him. That being said, if Squid Kid thinks he can take my potato rank, he'd better go farm for 1,000,000 years. It ain't happening, dude. You think I've been insane in this video? Wrong. There's actually so many techniques and strategies that I can't even put in this video because he hasn't discovered them yet. I'm keeping them in reserve. You have no idea. This man's been playing checkers while I've been farming potatoes. He's through.
Okay, you know what best about that part? If you want to, yeah, it's done.
Well,
okay. You know how bad it has to be when the freaking guy you're like idolizing and you're saying techno made you, and literally the guy who made said you're defending basically is like, why are you like this? Like, why are you attacking him? He hasn't done anything wrong. Like, you must feel like a right a-hole after that.
Oh yeah.
Like when you're idolized by, and next thing you know, the guy's like, yeah, don't do that.
Okay, hold on. We Germans sure know how to make science stuff. We invented. Wait, no, hold on.
Why do you keep bringing it up?
Oh no, he posted something, and then it vanished from my. What the fuck? I saw you post something.
They can delete comments.
And I saw you post something. I saw that disappear.
Just do an emote with the thing walking away or something. Like, I don't know what you mean.
Okay. Now,
I swear, if it's something very inappropriate, I'm gonna laugh. Like, because you don't even know if it's inappropriate or not.
Okay.